Okay. It was after the military clash at Lexington and Concord in April 1775 between colonial Minutemen, which are people in a militia, I guess, and British troops that the Continental Congress decided on separation. They organized a small committee to draw up the Declaration of Independence, which Thomas Jefferson wrote. It was adopted by the Congress on July 2nd and officially proclaimed July 4th, 1776. By this time, there was already a powerful sentiment for independence. Resolutions adopted in North Carolina in May of 1776 and sent to the Continental Congress declared independence of England, asserted that all British law was null and void, and urged military preparations. Fast forwarding here. We therefore renounce with disdain our connection with a kingdom of slaves. We bid a final adieu to Britain. They're saying Britain is a kingdom of slaves, but what are the colonies? These people were delusional, but in the worst way possible. They were out of their craniums. It then went on to list grievances against the king, a history of repeated injuries, of usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. The list accused the king of dissolving colonial governments, controlling judges, sending swarms of officers to harass our people, sending in armies of occupation, cutting off colonial trade with other parts of the world, taxing the colonists without their consent and waging war against them, transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the works of death, desolation, and tyranny. Okay. It says here, indeed, one paragraph of the Declaration charged the king with inciting slave rebellions and Indian attacks. They were trying to tell the king that he was responsible for the slaves rebelling in the colonies and the indigenous people from rebelling. They were crazy. These people were delusional. They were putting all of their problems on everybody else. Meanwhile, they were at the center of all the problems happening in the colonies. Sure, yes, people had to pay taxes to the British, but really, the real enemies here were the American rich colonists who refused to let everyday people breathe and live with some level of stability. But they blamed it all on the British. Yes, the British were part of the problem, but really, the people who were making it worse for everyone were the people that lived in America, the rich families, the people in Virginia, all the people that we've been learning about.